All right, listen up. This is a Code Ninja security advisory. We are tracking a critical, actively exploited zero-day in Dell RecoverPoint for virtual machines. The official tag is CVE-2026-22769.
And let's be crystal clear on the threat level here. This thing scored a 10.0 on the CVSS scale. For anyone who doesn't know, that's the absolute worst-case scenario. It literally doesn't get any more severe than this. So yeah, this requires your immediate attention.
So what's the impact? It's catastrophic. We're talking unauthenticated remote root access. That means an attacker from anywhere with no username and no password can get complete control, root-level control of the appliance's operating system. This is a full system compromise, and it's happening in the wild right now.
Okay, let's break this down. My objective here is simple, to give you the actionable intel you need for immediate mitigation. We're going to cover the who, the how, and the what to do right now to harden your defenses.
But before we get into the technicals, we need to establish a secure comms link. Think of this as standard procedure. It ensures you get real-time alerts just like this one, and it helps all of us coordinate our defense.
So here's the protocol. Step 1. Subscribe and turn on all notifications. That's your early warning system. Step 2. Hit the like button. Consider that your formal acknowledgement, your ACK, that you've received this intel packet. And step 3. I need you to comment with your patch status. Are you patched or are you vulnerable? This is crucial for us to gauge the blast radius.
Now, let's get into the adversary dossier. You can't defend against an enemy you don't understand. The threat actor we're tracking here is designated UNC6201.
So, who is this group? We assess UNC6201 to be an espionage cluster, likely with ties to China. And their strategy is clever, you have to give them that. They target edge appliances, devices just like RecoverPoint. And why do they do that? Well, because these systems are often a huge blind spot on the network. They typically don't have the kind of endpoint detection and response, or EDR, that you'd have on your servers. It's the perfect hiding place for a long-term intrusion to steal data.
In this timeline, this should really set off alarm bells. UNC6201 started using this exploit back in mid-2024. Let that sink in. That's a potential 2-year dwell time. They even upgraded their tools to a stealthier backdoor called GRIMBOLT in 2025. Then on February 17th, Dell finally disclosed the vulnerability. CISA immediately slapped it on their must-patch list, giving federal agencies a hard, fast deadline. The clock is ticking for everyone.
Let's run through their toolkit real quick. They get their foot in a door with a web shell called SLAYSTYLE. After that, they used to use a backdoor called BRICKSTORM, written in Go, to maintain persistence, but they've evolved. Their new weapon of choice is GRIMBOLT. This thing is a different beast entirely. It's an advanced C# backdoor built from the ground up for stealth and to make life miserable for forensic investigators.
Okay, this is the most critical part of this entire briefing. Let's get to the mitigation protocol. These are the steps you absolutely must take to secure your systems.
So, what is the actual flaw? Honestly, it's pretty simple and pretty bad. We're talking hard-coded credentials for an admin user just sitting inside the Apache Tomcat Manager. An attacker can basically just waltz right in, log on, and upload their own malicious web shell. It's like leaving the key under the doormat.
I need you to check your systems against this table now. If you're on any version from 5.3 Service Pack 4 all the way through 6.0 Service Pack 3 P1, you are vulnerable. Full stop. The patched version you need to get to is 6.0 3.1 HF1.
And look, this is straight from Dell's own advisory. These appliances should never, ever be facing the public internet. They are designed exclusively for trusted, internal, access-controlled networks. Proper network segmentation is your first and best line of defense here.
Now, if for some reason you can't apply the full patch immediately, Dell has given us a workaround. It's a manual script. You just get into the installation menu on each appliance, run the script, and it's done in about 10 seconds. And the best part? No reboot required. No disruption to your operations. There is literally no excuse not to do this right away.
I need you to listen to me very carefully. With the potential 2-year dwell time, if you had a system that was exposed, you must work under the assumption of a breach. I'm going to say that again. Assume you are breached. Patching closes the front door, but it does nothing about an intruder already inside your house. You need to start threat hunting immediately using the published indicators of compromise.
All right, finally, let's talk about the disclosure mandate. I know some people might question why on earth we'd publicize a vulnerability that's actively being used by a capable threat actor.
It's a fair question, right? So let's ask it directly. Why would we, the good guys, broadcast a zero-day that the bad guys are already using in the wild? And here's the answer. It's our mission. The attackers already know about this vulnerability. Keeping it a secret only helps them. You, the defenders on the front lines, you're the ones left in the dark. You need this intelligence to protect your networks. This process, called coordinated disclosure, forces the vendor's hand to push a fix, and it arms the entire community to defend itself. Transparency protects the ecosystem.
That's the end of this advisory. You have your instructions. Execute the mitigation protocol. Begin your threat hunts. Stay secure.